Well, you've probably heard it before on the internet when you were scrolling around Twitter or whatever, but the rumors are in fact true. This is really interesting. A Star Wars OG actor has officially joined the MCU. Yes, that's right. Harrison Ford has officially joined the MCU, replacing Thunderbolt Ross. I have my own reservations and concerns about this, but I want to talk about it because this is something I've been seeing in the back end where everything else has been going on. I've been seeing this from other channels such as Everything Always, Emergency Awesome, and other various insiders talking about the possibility of Harrison Ford joining the MCU. I have my concerns and reservations once again for certain reasons, and because of Harrison's Ford's, his past and his sort of unenthusiasm for like being in certain movies and whatnot. But I'll talk about that right after I read this article, and also when I talk about my social medias and everything like that. So definitely be sure to like, subscribe, and click on the bell notifications so you all don't miss anything. I post videos here on the channel on a daily basis. I talk a lot about Marvel movies, of course, the MCU, obviously, Marvel Spider-Man 2, because I'm hyping up that game here on this channel, and other various things. On occasion, some DC stuff, but hardly that. But if that stuff is for you, then definitely be sure to subscribe because you can get all that good stuff here on this channel. Hey, and if YouTube isn't really your thing and you don't want to support me here, that's fine. Follow me on my socials, such as Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch, where you can find other good content there on those channels. Just simply look up @NewsAstonish and you'll find me there. Anyways, last month, YouTuber Jeff Snyder whipped Marvel fans into a frenzy when he claimed that Marvel had approached Harrison Ford about replacing the late William Hurt as Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross in the future MCU projects. These rumors picked up some extra steam last week when Film independently confirmed Ford's involvement. But now, all the major industry trades have made it official. The Hollywood Reporter brings word that Ford is indeed taking over Hurt's role, starting with Captain America New World Order in 2024. He is also expected to appear as Ross in Thunderbolts, which should revive the Red Hulk rumors. After Hurt made his first appearance as General Ross in The Incredible Hulk in 2008. After an 8-year absence from the MCU, he returns to the franchise in 2016's Captain America Civil War, which established that his character had become the U.S. Secretary of State. Hurt passed away earlier this year at the age of 71. He last showed up as Ross in Black Widow, which hit theaters last summer. Meanwhile, Ford is currently gearing up for his final appearance as the title character in the 5th Indiana Jones movie, which bows next year. Ford was in Anaheim for D23 Expo last month, but only promoted his appearance in Indiana Jones 5. It's likely that his Marvel deal wasn't closed at that time. Ford and Hurt never appeared on screen together, but in 1985, they were both nominated for Best Actor at the 58th Academy Awards. In the end, Hurt took home the Golden Statue for his role in Kiss of the Spider-Woman, beating Ford's performance in Witness. Julius Onah is directing New World Order from a screenplay by The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, head writer Malcolm Spellman and Dallin Moussan. The film will also mark the return of Tim Blake Nelson as Samuel Stearns, the leader, and who also debuted in The Incredible Hulk. Danny Ramirez and Carl Lumley will also reprise their respective roles as Joaquin Torres and Isaiah Bradley from The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Captain America New World Order will hit theaters on May 3rd, 2024. How do you feel about Ford taking over as the new Ross? You let me know down in the comment section below. Before I talk about what I was going to talk about earlier, what I mentioned earlier about how Harrison Ford takes on roles and sometimes he feels enthusiastic and unenthusiastic. I mean, there were these bits. I'm not a Star Wars fan. I'll just put it out there right now. But from my understanding, and I didn't look this up, and correct me if I'm wrong, please feel free to do so. I think he was kind of tired of playing his character in Star Wars, and he wasn't really enthusiastic at all. I think that's also partially Disney's fault. There was also a lot of talk and conversations going on about, well, why was it so easy for Marvel Studios to recast the character of General Thunderbolt Ross instead of recasting Black Panther T'Challa? Now, personally, I believe, in my opinion, T'Challa should be recast and have another actor take on the role. But there's an argument stating that, well, because the character has more of a deeper legacy and he's a main character, it's not that easy. Whereas General Thunderbolt Ross is more of a secondary villain slash character. It's like a B or C list kind of character. I'm like, okay, that's kind of a decent point, but still, like Kevin Feige even argued saying that, well, it was way too soon at the time. Well, William Hurt died a little earlier this year, like maybe like literally a few months ago. And I made a video talking about it. And they went so quick as to recast him. Captain America New World Order is set to be releasing in sometime in 2024. But you just can't help notice the kind of like the hypocrisy here. The movie doesn't come out for at least another 2 years, and they were so quick to already recast him. So, again, it's kind of like a double-edged sword here. It's a little bit of this and a little bit of that, in my opinion. But the point of people saying, well, Black Panther has more of a deeper following and more of a legacy than that of General Thunderbolt Ross. He's kind of a secondary character, more of a secondary villain. Like, I get the point. But for the sake of the IP, the character itself, where they have more stories to tell, I think those characters should continue to grow in the MCU, no matter who's playing the role. Yes, we will always remember Chadwick Boseman's performance as Black Panther, and yes, he was a great young actor, only 42 at the time that he died. I believe any character, like just like Superman or Batman, those characters have been recast numerous amounts of times. I think Black Panther is no exception. But that's just my opinion. If you disagree, you're more than welcome to do so, and you let me know down in the comment section below. Anyways, guys, that's all I got for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click on the bell notification so you can stay up to date with the latest in Marvel news and, of course, Marvel Spider-Man 2. Dislike the video if you did. And as always, guys, I will see you all in the next comic panel.